Scientists have even released a reconstructed T-Rex roar based on fossil evidence. Give it a listen. It feels like a crocodile-type reptile vibrating deep in its throat. Deeper, fuller, almost mechanical. Some say it sounds fit for a horror game. Imagine that, echoing through a Cretaceous forest. Creepy, right? When you hear Tyrannosaurus, it's the first dinosaur that comes to mind. Even the name tyrant lizard hints at how terrifying it was. It dominated western North America in the late Cretaceous. If it revived today, could humanity cope? Honestly, just imagining that jaw strength freezes me. Some theories say T-Rex snapped the horns off ceratopsians like Triceratops and devoured them. Fossils show plenty of broken bones. Size aside, its bite pressure is said to be the strongest of any land animal ever. Terrifying. Put its huge body, insane bite force, and menacing roar together, and you wonder, if T-Rex lived now, would humans really be safe? Of course, with guns and missiles, we'd probably win today. I admit I'm oddly curious to hear that roar in person, yet if it appeared for real, I'd rather it stay fossilized.
If chickens were as strong as lions, their clucks would be terrifying.
Among ancient creature fans, Megalodon always ranks number one. Maybe it draws a steadier attention than dinosaurs. From 23 million to 3.6 million years ago, this giant shark ruled the seas, the largest fish in Earth's history, a true apex predator. Fossils turn up across the globe. Its teeth are massive, bigger than your hand, hinting at crushing bite force. Estimates say its jaws opened 1.5 meters wide, enough to swallow several people whole. A recent US study even claims Megalodon was bigger than we thought, up to 24 meters. In the sea, it would dwarf T-Rex, a perfect monster. If it was somehow returned, it would be a catastrophe. Some conspiracy buffs even claim it still lurks in the deep. Scientists doubt it, but the legend endures. The name alone screams absolute power.
But how did such a huge, invincible megalodon go extinct?
Many theories exist. A leading one: after the Ice Age, large whales declined. Megalodon, huge and dependent on big whales, lost its main prey as oceans cooled. Smaller, quicker fish remained, but a lone megalodon couldn't fill its belly on those. Faster sharks, like great whites, multiplied, intensifying competition. The giant fell behind. In short, survival goes to the adaptable. Not just the strong. Had Megalodon survived today, shark fin soup alone would have pushed it to the brink. Its bulk might have turned it into a hotspot for cookie-cutter sharks nibbling away. Another hypothesis, the rise of orcas. Since orcas hunt even larger whales in packs, maybe they harassed Megalodon too. Many disagree, noting Megalodon's sheer physique and speed. Hardly an easy target. The consensus, post-Ice Age ecological upheaval and whale decline mattered most. Orcas, even if involved, weren't the chief killers. Those massive fossil teeth are all that remain, sad yet perhaps fortunate.
So it basically starved. Hunger is the cruelest death. If it were still alive, it'd have eaten you first.
Would you believe this mouse carries mammoth genes?
To de-extinct the mammoth by 2028.
Mammoth revival news is insane lately. A few years back we joked, I want real mammoths, not just mammoth bread, but now it feels possible. US firm Colossal Biosciences plans to gene-edit Asian elephants to restore woolly mammoth traits. They already put mammoth genes in mice, giving them fur and cold resistance. Mammoth mummies from Siberia and Alaska are so well preserved in ice that DNA is in great shape. Imagine a 15,000-year-old giant revived, an Ice Age colossus in our era. Ethics and habitat issues abound, but if it works, the world will freak out. Our ancestors hunted those giants without guns, must have tasted good. If revived, where would they live? Researchers say it could aid ecosystem restoration or fight climate change. We'll see. Still, just knowing we might see mammoths again is thrilling. Want something wilder? When mammoths still grazed, Egypt was already raising pyramids. While Egyptians built sky-reaching pyramids, shaggy giants still roamed Siberia. Makes you say pyramids are insane. Their timelines overlap. Mind-blowing. Which shocks more, humans stacking stone to the heavens or mammoths surviving into recorded history?
No way that's real.
Titanoboa, the creature that could coil around a T-Rex. Today's snakes get huge, but this Paleocene shadow is more than legend. An Indian legend tells of giant snakes swallowing people whole, but Titanoboa, at 14.3 meters long, 1 meter thick, puts that to shame. When its skull was first found, scientists gasped, "This can't be a snake." Not mere legend, scientific discovery. Titanoboa reminds us of the dark mysteries of the past and unseen terrors, possibly lurking even now. Meet this beast, and you'd be dead in 10 seconds. From early Pleistocene to early Holocene, a monstrous cat prowled somewhere on Earth. Smilodon. Alongside mammoths, it's an Ice Age icon, and let's be honest, super cool. Many kids called it their fave. But cool isn't the whole story. Unlike other big cats, strong and agile, Smilodon staked everything on its forelimbs. Rock-solid fronts, weaker rears. Scientists say it wasn't a runner. It waited and slammed prey down. Here's the real mystery. Despite its size, its bite was weaker than a lion's, even some big dogs. How did it hunt? It stabbed, not bit, with those gigantic saber teeth. One fossil shows two Smilodons fighting. One skull was pierced by the other's saber. Picture that. A precise strike to the carotid, blood to the brain cut, instant end. Modern tiger hunts are similar, but Smilodon was more extreme. Grab, stab, finish, betting everything on one moment. If Smilodon were resurrected today, one thing's sure, that zoo would be the hottest ticket on Earth. People lining up between fear and fascination.
Early Cenozoic creatures feel even weirder and more alien than Mesozoic dinosaurs.
Mosasaurus. In movies, it rises like a giant wave, devouring everything, cementing its image as sea overlord. Reality is a bit different. Fossils suggest Mosasaurus was about 13-15 meters, big, but not the stuff of nightmares we imagine. This marine reptile ruled late Cretaceous oceans just before dinosaurs fell. Its physique put it high in the food web. Carnivorous, it faced rivals, another legend, Megalodon. And today's sea king, the orca, joins the debate. Here's a fun question. What if Mosasaurus still existed? Experts say even though orcas average just 8 to 9 meters, their smarts and pack hunting give them the edge. Most side with orcas. Some propose Mosasaurus might have been social too, but evidence is scant. If alive today, its fearsome image might not match reality. It could end up liver snacked by orcas or even tamed by humans. One comment joked, if Mosasaurus existed, it'd be sold as extra-large sea meat at the supermarket fish counter. Absurd yet chilling, big and scary in myth. Reality is always messier, hence its enduring mystery.
Maybe a shorts video would pop up freeing a net from its tail?
Oh, haha, you've watched some shorts, huh? The woolly rhinoceros, an ancient animal found in East Asia, including Korea. Woolly rhinoceros. From late Pliocene to late Pleistocene, it trudged through Earth's harsh north like a living tank, up to 3.6 meters long, 2 tons heavy, yet clothed in thick fur. Imagine that beast pushing through blizzards, breathtaking. Among rhinoceroses, it was unique. Thick coat, sturdy horn, heat retention to survive brutal ice ages, the last shield. Modern rhinos already feel tank-like in person. If this woolly rhino were revived to roam snowy plains again, people would be struck silent. Not as huge or terrifying as dinosaurs, yet time itself has endowed it with majesty. The stirring part, that giant once trod the same sky, wind, and earth we stand on now. That thought alone quiets and awes the heart. They're gone, but as long as we remember, it's not truly over.
Let's focus on protecting living animals instead of resurrecting extinct ones.